and hockey, determine the number of people who, so A, it says are in the club. So if we want all the people in the club, we've got to add all the numbers. So we're going to have 15 plus 27 plus 26 plus 7, which should add to 75. Part B says who play hockey. So we want all the people who play hockey. This includes the 26 people who only play hockey and the 27 who play both tennis and hockey. So we have 27 plus 26, which should give me 53. Part C asks for who play both sports. That would be 27, the intersection. Who play neither sport, part D, will be everything outside of T and H, so 7. And part E, it says who play at least one sport. At least means they can play one or more, okay? So this means that I'm gonna add my 15, my 27, and my 26. So that is gonna be 53 plus 15, which should give me 68. I didn't make enough room. Hold on. So for part E, we should have 15 plus 27 plus 26, which gives me 68. Okay, what questions do you guys have about example 3? I know we're going through these like at lightning speed. I'm just trying to get it all in 45 minutes. We took a long time on that warm up, but that's good. Y'all need to review calculus. In example 4, it says in a class of 30 students, 19 study physics, 17 study chemistry, and 15 study both. Display this information in a Venn diagram and determine the probability that the probabilities below. Okay, so first let's draw our Venn diagram. So we need a circle for physics, a circle for chemistry. Okay, it says 30 total students. Okay, 19 total study physics, 17 total study chemistry, and 15 study both. We know that 15 of them should be in the intersection. If we have 19 in the physics circle entirely, what number needs to be right here in physics only? Claire.
What was the question?
So if there are
like the number of students?
Yeah, how many students are just in this physics only section? There were 19 total, there are 15 in the intersection.
Wait, I'm confused. You said physics?
Yes, so there are 19 students who study physics.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh, okay. There are 19 people who study physics. So 19.
Oh, so it's going to be 19 in the left circle, 15 in the middle, and then 17 on the right.
Okay, so 19 right here, that means that 19 plus 15 students study physics, which would give me 34 students total that study physics, but we only have 19. So 15 of 15 are right here. So how many need to be over here?
4, sorry.
Thank you. That's okay. Good job. Okay, Sionica, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so it says 17 study chemistry. If 15 of those 17 are in the intersection, how many are going to be right here?
2.
Good, perfect, thank you. And then it said there were 30 total students. So let's add up what we have right here. We have 15 plus 4 is 19, plus 2 should be 21. So how many students need to study neither of them for the class of 30 total students? Douglas?
9.
Good, perfect, 9. Okay, so A asks asks us how many study both subjects. This is going to be 15 out of 30, which is 1/2. B asks at least one of the subjects. So that means it could be one or both. We said that there were 21 total that studied one or both of them. So this is going to be 7 out of 10. C says neither subject, which means that we're going to have 9 of them. So 9 out of 30, which reduces to 3 out of 10. Okay. D says physics, but not chemistry. So this is this piece of the bubble. So 4 out of 30, which reduces to 2 out of 15. Part E asks for exactly one of the subjects. So they could study only physics or only chemistry. There are 6 total of those students, 4 plus 2, which gives me 6 over 30, which is 1/5. And part F says chemistry if it is known that the student studies physics. So we know that the student studies physics and chemistry. So it must be 15 out of, now the denominator for this is going to be different because we know that the student studies physics. There are 19 total students that study physics. So our denominator is going to be 19. Okay. If we labeled each of these little subsections, A, B, C, and D, okay, we could write out some sums that would help us out. So like A plus B plus C plus D is all the sections, so that should add to 30. We know that A plus B, which was all the physics students, should add to 19. We know that B plus C, which was all the chemistry students, should add to 17. And this means that B must be 15, C must be 2, and A must be 4. Okay, and then you could stick all these into the original function and have that 4 plus 15 plus 2 plus D equals the total 30, which should give you that D was 9. Okay, so we did all of this addition and substitution algebra in our heads when we filled this in, but if you need a more concrete way, feel free to label each of the subsections and then fill in what they must add to. Okay, and that'll help you solve for each individual subsection. Whew. Okay, so we're 3 minutes over. Are there any questions before you guys go ahead and get started on the UDOs? Okay, so for class today, instead of doing all the classwork we would normally do with the Venn diagrams, we're going to do all that stuff next time. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. We are going to just do the tree diagram graded assignment from last time. I believe I have it due at the end of the day today. So this needs to be completed today. You have a quiz on tree diagrams, and I'm not giving you any homework today. So add doing the UDOs. The solutions for the UDOs are all here. So if you are really insistent that you want less work, you can just copy down the solutions. I'm not asking you to turn it in. That's just on your own time. Tree diagrams, graded assignment, quiz, no homework. I'm giving you till next week to complete the quiz, although it's only 9 marks. It's like a 10-minute quiz. It's easy. Are there questions before you guys head out? Okay, next class we'll be doing Venn diagrams practice and some partner work for that. So you guys will get more practice with Venn diagrams. Okay, if there are no questions, y'all are free to go. If you do have a question, feel free to stay on. I'll talk to y'all later.